Hello everyone and welcome to a book talk for the second book in this duet. So this duet is called Sinner's Sideshow. I will put this book down now and I will insert an image of the cover of the second book, which is Carnival Creeps. So this was written by Aiden Pierce and Carnival Creeps was published in 2024. When I read this, there was no audiobook available. It is self-published and this is definitely an adult romance, okay? The edition that I read, which was part of the duet, was 289 pages. As far as what the book is about, it follows right after the events of book number 1. We're still following Megara, and there's still talk of her, how she used to be a virgin, but in this book she's no longer a virgin. But there's still references to that and virginity. You have 5 different POVs. You have Megara, who is the predominant POV that we're following. It is told in first person. We also have Damien, who can transform into a hell beast, and he is called the bitch tamer because he can tame female hell beasts. We have Alistair, who you do find out is from book number, so spoilers for book number 1. If you have not read book number 1, definitely stop this video and read the first one. But you do find out in book number 1 that Alistair is the actual devil. And then we have and so we get some POVs from him. And then we also get some POVs from male incubi, who are male sex demons, Riff and Wrath, and they are twins. So you do get some backstory, more backstory on these characters, which was actually really interesting. And so because of those backstories, personally, I enjoyed this book more than the first book in this duology. So Meg is still finding out some stuff about herself. She's not so hard on herself, calling herself a freak and all of that. She has come to accept that she likes what she likes. She gets aroused by what she gets aroused by, which for the most part is fear. You learn more about Megara's mother in this book, and kind of the meanie that she is, and things like that. So in this one, you are following as Damien is trying to fulfill the promise to Alistair to kill Megara's mother, which you do find out at the end of book number 1. So he's trying to do that. You are introduced to, in this book, you are introduced to the war, famine, the gods of basically the end of the earth, or the demons of the end of the earth. War, famine, pestilence, and I can't remember the 4th one, but yeah, the 4 of them. So, yeah. And you learn how it is that they can die and things like that. So this just takes place at the circus, continues to take place at the circus, that the demons that are on the upside, which is Earth, come to. And then when certain demons die, they go back to the downside, which is basically they go back to hell. Still a lot of sex in this book, and Meg is learning more and more about herself. Her succubus powers are coming more and more to the surface, and so that's part of what she's learning more and more about herself. And yeah, that is the book. That is what it is about, is Meg learning more about herself, Damien trying to kill Meg's mother, and Meg finding out secrets that have been kept from her that are now starting to be revealed for her basically about her mother and the previous life and stuff like that. And her mating with, it's a fated mate, not really a fated mates, but a bonded mates, I guess would be the better term, with Damien, Alistair, Riff, and Wrath, and how you can have several different bonded mates. And the lengths that they will go, the men will go to protect, well, all of the mates will go to protect those that they love. So that is the story. What are your content and your trigger warnings? Sexually explicit language, sexually explicit content. You do have references to slavery, to rape, sex trafficking. You have a plan to force something on, and the rape is described, and the plans to rape someone basically, and things like that. So you have lung cancer mentioned. As far as your representation, it's pretty much going to be up to your imagination, other than that there are different demons. But what said demons look like is pretty much going to be up to your imagination, as far as like any racial diversity or anything like that. You do have, there is a thing at the start of this, and I'm going to read the warning page from the author. And there is a note saying that everyone in this book is a bisexual slut, so this goes out to all the bisexual sluts. So bisexuality is a big representation in this. Now, I am going to read the word of warning from the author, because it will give you more of an idea of what the content warning is, because it has this word of warning or content warning page, I did not write all of the content warning down. So it says, Carnival Creeps is darker and creepier than the first book, and I will agree with that. Read this warning carefully. This book contains triggering situations such as gore, violence, murder, torture, death of a pet, discussions of parental loss, breath play, fear play, knife play, pain play, demonic clowns, exhibitionism, voyeurism, sadism, masochism, monster appendages, knotting, breeding without pregnancy, sharing, bondage, spitting, snowballing, extreme size difference, DVP, dubcon, consensual non-consent, non-con, not involving the heroine, and other graphic sexual content. Your mental health matters. Yes, it does. But the big thing is, I would say also that's not mentioned in this, as I had mentioned earlier, is rape. Okay, and it does get descriptive with the plan for the rape. So that is your content warning. That is what the book is about, and that's your representation. Now, in case you're still on the fence, let me tell you the word counts. Remember, my edition was 289 pages. This way you'll know if there's a particular word you want absolutely nothing to do with, then you'll know to skip this book. But otherwise, if there's a word that you're kind of uncomfortable with, you'll know whether to continue with caution or to give it a pass. Okay. We have the following word usages, and I have 3 pages. Okay. So it's going to take a minute. We have the word damn, 36. Hellhound, 50. Cum, C-U-M, 58. Virginity, 4. Tight, 12. Cunt, 13. Dick, 45. Bastard, 17. Arouse, 18. Hellstorm, once. The phrase goddamn, 9. Or not 9, excuse me, 14. Hellbeast, 14. Bullshit, 10. Hard, 14. Jizz, once. Turn on, 14. Pussy, 67. Erect, 2. Pump, 10. Virgin, 6. Whore, 15. Horny, once. Screw, 10. Asshole, 5. Tits, 4. Nipple, 22. Breast, 14. Piss, 21. Bitch, 28. Ride, 5. Cum, C-O-M-E, 34. Wet, 17. Bush, once. Ballsack, 3. Foreplay, twice. The word God, 16 times, not in religious context. Jack off twice. Blowjob, once. Tit job, once. Libido, twice. And shaft, 15. Ram, 5. Unload, once. Slut, 10. Bulge, 5. Balls, 10. Sex trafficker, twice. Sex trafficking, once. The word God, 44. Used in religious context. However, I will say in this one, God is referred to as the devil, as they worship the devil in this. Okay? So just be aware of that. Juices, 3. Ass, 43. Grind, 6. Head, twice. Entrance, once. Folds, 12. Penetrate, once. Pound, 5. Release, 8. Climax, 7. Thrust, 13. Tip, 12. Seam, 3. Clit, 19. Orgasm, 10. Orgy, 3 times. The name Christ, twice, not in religious context. Shit eating, twice. Junk, once. Nutsack, once. Virginal, once. Cooch, twice. Deflowering, once. Get off, 5. Not, K-N-O-T, 3 times. Rapist 10, hellish 5, hellfire 5, rape 6, ejaculate once, cream twice, lips twice, mound once, bud twice, banged once, porn star once, damn it once, slit 7, walls once, erection 5, rut 3, slam 4, bass 9, the word Lord 16 times, used in religious context, but religious context wise when worshiping the devil. Okay. Pre-cum 5, seed 4, member once. Hard on once, vagina 3, badass once, pork roll once, squirt once, prick once, submissive once, erotic twice, piston twice, hell 93, spunk once, slutty 4, motherfucker 3, suck off once, milk once, the phrase mother of God twice, not in religious context, jerk off once, porn once, hump once, spear twice, semen once, vibrator once, rail twice, shit 82, batshit once, meat once, the name Jesus 4 times, not in religious context, penis twice, sperm once, fuck 356 times, son of a bitch once, switch once, and cock 125. So the F-bomb is in there more than one time per page. So that is the content. Is there an about the author in this? Yes. Okay. There is an about the author. So I'm going to take that image down. So the about the author at the back of this duet says, Aiden Pierce is a writer of dark paranormal romance and erotic horror. Her love stories are on the spooky side and usually end up with the monster or the villain getting the girl. Definitely is the case. She lives in the Pacific Northwest with her husband and their 3 fur babies. When she's not daydreaming about the characters that live in her head, she can be found curled up on the couch with a black coffee and a dark romance novel. And that is the about the author. Let me know, have you read anything else by Aiden Pierce? I do know she has a lot of other monster type romances, dark romances out there. Have you read anything else by Aiden Pierce? Have you specifically read anything in the Center's Sideshow, whether it's Circus Creeps or Carnival Creeps? So today's was Carnival Creeps. Have you read it? Definitely let me know. Is this book one that you are interested in picking up this duet for, or knowing what is contained as far as the language, the content, and everything like that? Is this a pass for you? There is no shame in that. Talk to me in the comments section below, and until next time, stay true to yourself and enjoy a good book, and I will talk to you later.